Okay, we're going to look at a two-digit number divided by 10, and we're going to use our place value columns to help us see what's happening when we divide a two-digit number by 10. So this is the tenths in units. So for instance, if we've got the number 37 and we're dividing it by 10, okay, we've got the two-digit number divided by 10. We're going to move each of these digits one place to the right. So they're going to get 10 times smaller. So if we put them into our place value columns here, so we've got 37, so 3 tens, 7 units. This is our decimal, divides our whole numbers from our part or decimal numbers. And we don't have any in this. This is a whole number, 37 divided by 10. But when we divide it by 10, each of these digits is going to be 10 times smaller. So the 7 is going to move one place to the right. So the 7 units become 7 tenths. Okay, we move that decimal down. It's in this column of its own there. And the 3 tens, one place to the right, becomes 3 units. So 37 divided by 10 is 3.7. 3 units or 3 ones and 7 tenths, 3.7. And once you see this pattern of what happens to a two-digit number when you divide it by 10, you can begin to see what might happen if we had 46 divided by 10. Can you already see what the answer is just by looking at what happened to this one? And if not, that's fine. We'll use these columns again. Remember, when we're dividing by 10, each of these digits is going to move one place to the right in our place value columns. And we remember it's only one place because it's got 1 0 in the 10, and we know that it's moving to the right because when we divide, the number becomes smaller. So we put our 46 into the correct columns. We've got 4 tens, 6 units. Bring that decimal down so we can see it clearly, it doesn't move, and we're going to divide by 10. So the 4 tenths becomes 4 units, okay, and the 6 units become 6 tenths. So our answer is 4.6. You may have already gotten that just by seeing what's happening to this number. Now, you don't have to draw this. You could use a place value grid. There is one on the slide, but it is quite handy to be able to draw it so that you can do it anytime, anywhere without having the place value grid. But if you're finding it difficult to organize your numbers into these columns, then a place value grid is a good place to start. And as you might have noticed, on this number, I moved the 7 first, divided the 7 first, and then the 30. I did it that way. Equally on this one, I did the opposite way around. So it doesn't matter which digit you use first. Probably makes more sense to work from the back and across. And you might just be able from now on to see that when we divide a two-digit number by 10, you can already see that answer. Okay, you already see that? What would it be? 5.7. So well done if you did that.